Good morning, my name's Julie from So Unique. I'd like to welcome you to Vlogtober day 28. I will pop all the links down below where you can find me on social media. I am most active on Instagram these days. Yes, welcome. Certainly feel a lot better today, raring to go. So I'm just having a nice cup of tea. And then I'm going to get off down to the shop and do that last bit of sorting out. Well, I'd also like to say welcome to any new subscribers that have joined. Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch my vlogs. It's brilliant, thank you. And then what am I going to do? Then I'm going to probably start doing a little bit of sewing. Apart from the bags that I want to get made this week, I am taking part in 3 swaps that are on Instagram, and I need to start sort of trying to get things put together for that. So yes, it's going to be a pretty busy Monday, I think. Well, I'm still down at the shop. I was getting tired. I removed all the sort of rubbish off the floor, and then I decided to move some, well, I call them metal cages. They're like, it's like a grid, I suppose, and they just click together with these little corner pieces. Now, we've used them in the past for when we've been at the Comic-Con shows, and they've been really good. But I think the trouble is they've been put together and taken apart that many times now. They're not as good. So I've just moved a set that must be six cages high. So they're 2 cages above my height, so they're quite tall, and it fell apart. So not very happy. So I've just had to trail across to Tesco's to get some cable ties. So I'm gonna have to cable tie them all together now. I need to I need to put some wool in and sort of the excess stock that I've got, like of sewing needles and things like that, because I've got a little storage pod behind the safe door, and that's what I use them for. So the shop's upside down. There's cages and wool over the floor because it collapsed on me. I will turn you around so you can have a look. This is what I'm looking at. So that's 3 cages, and then I think the other 3 or 4 are sat on the other side. So now I've got to get back to work, see if I can get more put together. While I was in Tesco though, getting some shopping, I got some lunch as well. I'm looking at the time and it said 3:30. I'm thinking, oh my god, have I been down here this time? I think it's going to be dark by the time I leave. So I've come back to the shop and looked at my clock because I've altered mine. It's 2:30, so Tesco's haven't altered their clocks. Very frustrating. I certainly don't want to be down here when it's like 5 o'clock. Right, I better get back to work now. Well, that's me done. The shop is all back to being tidy. I mean, this is sort of the first half of it. The other side's in darkness because I finished in there. Yes, all tidy. Clean floor. Oh, that's nice. I needed that. Well, as you can see, I'm back home now. I have my cup of tea, and you know, it's quite dark now. Mind you, I don't mind. I've put my lights on. I'm not going to light my candles until later because I could be out sewing, so there's no point in them burning away when I'm not in here. Anyhow, yes, the shop's all nice and tidy now. I've just got 1 or 2 jobs to do tomorrow when I get to work. So yes, I've got to put some things away on top of the shelf, so that shouldn't take long, 10 minutes at the most. Anyhow, while I was out, I've had a delivery. I've got my Christmas mug. It's an Emma Bridgewater one, and it's the robins. Aren't they beautiful? And it's got robin written around the inside. Absolutely love robins because they're not just Christmas birds, because you get them all year round, which is great. Now on the bottom of the mug it tells you a little bit about the robin, and there's one little fact here that I didn't know. It says, fat in the winter and sleek in the summer, the two familiar shapes of the robin are quite distinct. Not in the fact that the fluffed up Christmas card version is a protection against the winter cold, and not an indication of a little bird inside putting on weight. The immature robin is greeny brown with pale spots and quite unlike its parents. Now I didn't realise that the baby birds were like that, but yeah, I've been looking for one of these for a while, and I actually managed to drop on a bargain with this one, so I'm quite pleased. I was after a holly one, like a proper holly, and I seem to keep missing out on them, or they're too expensive. But I'm going to keep looking. I'll drop on one at some point. I'm just going to finish my lunch off, and then I'm going to see what we've got for tea. Not sure what we're having tonight actually, because I didn't do any shopping at the weekend, as I didn't have time. So we're on leftovers I think tonight, unless I can find something in the freezer. Yes, I think I'll probably have to put a Morrison's order together as well tonight, otherwise we're going to starve. I'll not be pleased at that. Well, I'm making fish pie for Jake and Kevin. Jake's just got some cod, and I'm going to just do some mashed potatoes, and he's got some mixed veg then to go with his. And for Kevin, he's got cod as well, but I've got prawns in there and peas. So all I'm going to do is just put like a little bit of butter on and some milk on top. There's a bit of seasoning in here already, and then I'm going to put some foil on and cook it in the oven. That's the veg Jake's having. This is not something I normally buy, but when our Morrison shop came a couple of weeks ago when we were on holiday, they'd substituted what we'd asked for this, so we need to use it. So that's what Jake's having. Well, I'm just sat in my craft room now. I'm doing a bit of sewing. I'm doing the Nutcracker bag, the fairy one this time. And I've just looked at the clock and it says 10:30. And I sort of panicked thinking, oh my God, have I been out here all that time? I haven't put the clock back, have I? So I need to do that before I go into the house. So yes, I'm just putting the drawstring channel on at the minute. So I've just been faffing around with the sizes, so I think I've got the right size sorted out, so I will share it with you in a little while when I've finished it. So well, I'm a lot happier with this one. It's looking a lot better. So all I need to do now is put the drawstrings in and then it's finished and I will share it with you. Well, this looks so much better. Really like this one. Let's look at the other side. The drawstring channel's a lot longer and it works a lot better. So I'm really pleased with this now. The other one is going to get unpicked. So, and I've got the stripy fabric on the inside. So yeah. Well, the bag's turned out okay and I'm really happy with it. I will try and get a decent photograph tomorrow in daylight to look a lot better. But yeah. So I think I'm going to call it a day now. I want to go and do a little bit of knitting if I can. I'm not sure if I'll be able to. Time are we at? 5 to 10. I've done most of the editing for today. It's just this last little bit that I need to do. But yeah, it's been a productive day really. So yeah, so thank you for joining me today and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.